morning and greetings from Northumberland on the 10th of March, a cold and bright morning. We all woke up this morning or went to bed to the terrible news from Ukraine of the bombing of a children's hospital, the terrible scenes that we see, and our hearts will be moved by horror, sadness, rage at what is happening there. At the same time, here in Northumberland, we have been collecting goods for the people here in our villages of Beadnell and Seahouses and Ellingham and up the coast in Bamburgh and Belford and Looker, the parishes around me. We've all been doing this, not only the churches, but so many more people. And such has been the response that yesterday we were asked if we could please stop giving goods directly. I'm taking the last carload to the collection hub today. And the reason we've been asked to stop is that the amount that has been given by people around here is so immense that the logistics of getting them to Poland and on to Ukraine have become almost impossible. People's generosity has been so overwhelming that it can't be coped with. That's a marvellous picture in the face of what we see in the Ukraine. The generosity of people has been so overwhelming, it's almost impossible to cope with it. It's a hopeful picture in the sign of a dark world. But at the same time, there is more we can do as individuals and as a country. I've this morning signed the petition calling on the government to match the generosity of the people by making it possible for Ukrainian refugees to enter the country. You'll have read stories about people being queued up. Only yesterday, a mother and a daughter trying to get to the UK where they have friends who will support them were turned back at the borders. So I've written to my MP, I've written into the petition to ask Parliament to address this. And I would urge you to do the same. But of course there is more we can do in being peacemakers and peacekeepers ourselves. But also if we look at our scriptures for today, the scriptures I follow, whether we're reading the book of Esther or the prophet Isaiah, or St. Matthew's Gospel, we're being called again to pray, to bring this before God. We may not have the words, but we can bring our prayers before God, as I will in our other film this morning, using the chant and the music of Ukraine and of Russia, and asking God, pleading with God, and above all, opening our hearts in love to these people. Horror, generosity, sometimes a mean-spiritedness from some, but above all, the overwhelming need to bring this to God in our prayers. May God bless the people of Ukraine. May God bless the people of Russia, and may God bless us all.